Alright everybody, welcome to the PTB of Dead by Daylight. And this is the new chapter 19. I know nothing about it. I've watched no videos. I just got the information from the web that the new Dead by Daylight PTB is out. And so I downloaded it while I was at work. Working since I work from home. And we're going to go ahead and give this a try. Facing somebody called the Trickster. I have no idea. But let's go ahead and find out what it's all about. In the PTB here. And remember, the PTB is only available on PC. Usually it's only available for a few days. And you probably want to hit up the PTB for the new killer like the first day. Otherwise, you're just going to be getting super toxic killers and stuff like that. Playing like Trapper and Nurse and stuff like that. Which we might see today. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully we get the new killer. Because that's what I want to see. But I've been working, so I haven't had a chance to play. Because I work. Alright guys, want to go ahead and thank you guys for being here. Let's go ahead and check out the new killer. And right here. The Trickster, a ranged killer, able to quickly unleash a fury of blades by using his power, Showstopper. His personal perks, Starstruck Hex Crowd Control, and No Way Out allow him to quickly down would-be rescuers and block areas of the environment to his advantage. Alright, let's check that out. Wow. Okay. Got a bunch of holes all over his belly. Looks like he has a clown outfit or clown pants on. And I don't know what the hell kind of a weapon this is. Alright, let's get into some information on him. Alright. Perks. Starstruck. Your unmatched showmanship dazzles all. Starstruck activates when you're carrying a survivor. Survivors within your terror radius suffer from the exposed status. Oh my god, for 20 seconds. Starstruck cools down for 90 seconds once the survivor is no longer carried. So this is crazy. So this is a perk that's going to try to help killers who are carrying survivors being trolled by other survivors. So we know that a lot of times survivors will try to block or body block killers from getting to a hook, etc., etc. And what it's going to do is give any survivors within its terror radius the exposed status for 20 seconds. Wow, it's a pretty strong perk. I like that. Yeah. Hex Crowd Control. A hex that ensures those lesser than you are properly herded. The entity blocks a window for 10 seconds after a survivor performs a rushed vault through it. Okay. And it is a hex totem. So one time a survivor rushes through a window, it's going to be blocked for 10 seconds. Doesn't sound that great. I mean, loops a lot of times last more than 10 seconds, I think. It just depends, but 10 seconds isn't very long, so I don't know how good that'll be. No Way Out. You're not going to let just anyone into the VIP room. Each time you hook a unique survivor, No Way Out gains a token. So basically, by hooking different survivors, I like that. It's kind of a anti-tunneling perk. No Way Out gains a token. When the last generator is repaired, the entity blocks both exit gate switches for 8 seconds for each token in your possession. Okay, so ultimately, as long as you hook a unique survivor, there's 4 survivors in the game. Ultimately, it could be times 4. If you hook all 4 survivors before the exit gates are powered, basically it's going to block both exit gates for 8 times 4 is, what, 32 seconds? That's pretty good. So this is going to be a great perk to be combined with, like, NOED, a one-hit down or something like that. I can see this perk here being combined with NOED a lot. Okay. So the backstory here on this killer, Jai Woon Hak, thrived under the attention of others, energized by every eye that watched him and every tongue that spoke his name. Almost or amidst the prestige, he had only one desire: more. Even as a child, he found ways to draw crowds. Working at his family's restaurant, he attracted business in spectacles he performed using throwing knives. Gullible tourists believed that this was a traditional South Korean experience, gladly parting with their money to witness it. Jae-woon's father spent the restaurant evenings on dancing and vocal lessons for his son, pushing him to attain the fame he never could. Jae-woon did not disappoint. After years showcasing his abilities to nobodies at talent shows, he hit the track of stardom. Yun-Jin Lee, a producer at Mighty One Entertainment, recruited Jae-woon into her training program. He transferred to a dormitory in Seoul, Korea, where for 14 hours a day he was crafted into a star, taught how to move and sing, and how to carry himself with the right balance of confidence and modesty. Draining as the process was, it worked. Yun-Jin selected Jae-woon to join the band No Spin, bringing a new energy to the tracks. Fame was almost immediate. Jae-woon lived in a daze of interviews and adoration, and though he frenzied scheduled through the frenzied schedule, exhausted his bandmates, he was invigorated. Each day was an affirmation that he was greater than the mediocrity society spewed out. But over time, the champagne grew stale. When he looked at his fans, he saw their joy and envy split 5 ways, thinned out between each band member. The validation that surged through him, a desperate yearning for more. Jae-woon kept up impressions, mimicking a charm long buried under loathing. He recorded the latest No Spin album with his bandmates, but never missing a beat. After a lengthy lunch break, he returned to the studio to discover that fate had granted him a gift. The scent of burning wires was a mistake. He rushed into the control room, finding the door blocked by fallen speakers on the other side. His bandmates pounded on the floor, their cries accompanied by the crackling of the flames. Jae-woon called to them, dashing to the speakers, grabbing one and stopping. He froze. Each breath was a conscious, deliberate process requiring all his attention, and nearby cries hardly audible until slowly he backed away. And then he heard it. They were screaming his name, and they burned, screaming for him to save them. Jae-woon, Jae-woon, Jae-woon hacked. It was the most beautiful thing he had ever heard. When the fire crew arrived, his tears were genuine. Jae-woon was celebrated as a tragic figure, a hero who did all he could in a futile attempt to save his friends. Yun-Jin paraded him through the interviews until it was time to rebrand. He was reborn as the Trickster, a solo artist who produced his own songs, sporting a soft heart beneath his wild exterior. But away from the concert setups and television stages, something darker grew. He targeted for those who lived alone, coming to them in the night. The first was a college student with a fire escape that led to her living room window. Jae-woon woke her with a baseball bat to the skull. Oh my god. Binding her arms and legs, gagging her with a rag duct taped into her mouth. He tortured her for hours, dissecting her alive. Yet there was something missing, a connection. He wanted to hear her pleading as he cut her belly open, but all he received was muffled cries through the rag. Damn. This guy's a sicko. He learned and adjusted. The victims had to be abducted, driven into an abandoned building where he could hear their voices carry unrestrained emotion. He made music from them, prodding them in the right places to evoke different types of shrieks and howls. Stabbing the quadratus lumborum elicited a long guttural wail, while slashing the carotid artery created a sound similar to a cat being strangled. There was honesty in their suffering. Jae-woon recorded each session, synthesizing and working them into his songs. Oh my god, hiding them behind the layers of melodies. He was elated with his work. He left hints for police, arranging a mink boa. Hang on just a second. I think I'm allergic to this guy. He left hints for the police, arranging a mink boa from the recent photo shoot around a victim's slashed throat. For his next killing, he removed the teeth from a man that a boxer in one of his music videos was without. During a particularly audacious plea for attention, he killed a fan he had met during a VIP meetup, replacing her eyes with his diamond cufflinks and writing, "I have seen God in blood" across her chest. Each scene was a dazzling spectacle. This is crazy. This sounds like a horrifying movie if this is a movie. Between music and murder, Jae-woon's work was discussed globally. However, as violence became his preferred art style, his music career took a hit. Revenue was down, and Mighty One executives pointed their fingers at him. Yun-Jin, with professional fury, came to his defense, but she was outnumbered. It was decided that Jae-woon could no longer self-produce his songs. And the decision was devastating. His tracks fused genuine humanity into music, yet executives rejected anything that wasn't generic and expected. So be it. If they couldn't understand his art, he would incorporate them into it until they did. Damn. He had 3 months until he was to perform a private show for Mighty One's board members. 3 months to plan his magnum opus. He was transferred obscene amounts of money into a veterinarian in exchange for canisters of nitrous oxide, and then bribed the stage technician of Mighty One's private theater for across the room. His celebrity granted him a benefit of the doubt no regular person could conceive. When the show was ready, gas seeped into the room as executives and stagehands awaited Jae-woon, conveniently running behind schedule. When he arrived, half-conscious bodies were sprayed in their seats and crawling across the floor. He worked quickly, binding everyone, pausing only when he came to Yun-Jin, the woman who had plucked him from the mud hole and sent him on the path that he deserved. She would be rewarded, granted special access to the coming display of wonder. Even under sedation, she fought. Oh my God, a raging storm within her, far stronger than the others. He propped her up as the lone audience member, prying her eyes open. The others, sniveling and sobbing, were brought on stage to perform their final act. Without a contemptible sneer, he slapped makeup onto their faces and shone stage lights upon them, and they became his instruments. The sound of self-produced melodies, he tortured them, gracefully dashing from one body to another, conducting an operatic crescendo from their wailings. They shouted, whimpered, screamed, cried for their loved ones, cried for their mothers. It was a magnificent outpouring of emotion of what it meant to be human, and they did it with all their eyes linked to Jae-woon. Basara drained from the stage until, with the toss of his throwing knife, the final human instrument fell silent and the music stopped. Covered in sweat and blood, an exhausted Jae-woon looked into Yun-Jin and bowed. Curtain call. He had attained perfection. With blade in hand, he made his way to Yun-Jin, prepared to tie up loose ends before the crowd rolled. But as he reached her, the fog, from where he didn't know, but it billowed around and then damp, cool, uncomfortable. He saw the grand stage, hospitals and temples, forests and slaughterhouses, an eternal plain adorned with rusted hooks, sustained with a million eyes that would watch him, run from him, experience him. All he had to do was accept, become and implement the fog, and most importantly, make them scream. Encore. That's a long backstory, but one thing I am noticing about these killers and survivors, especially the ones that aren't licensed, is that they're getting more and more creative, and some of these backstories are actually pretty interesting to read. But anyway, we didn't read the power yet that he has. His main power is a mesmerizing skill honed through a lifetime of practice. Jae-woon hack unleashes a fury of knives with rapid-fire speed. He starts the trial with 60 blades. Press and hold the power button to wind up and enter the throw state. While in the throw state, you tap the attack button to throw a single blade, or hold down the attack button to unleash a fury of blades. Throwing fury increases control and throw rate while decreasing movement speed. So laceration meter, Survivor's laceration meter increases each time they're hit with a blade. Once the meter is filled, they will lose 1 health state, either becoming injured or downed. The survivor's laceration meter will gradually decrease if they have not been hit by a blade for a short time. Hitting a survivor with a basic attack will immediately decrease their laceration meter as well. Each blade hit fills the event meter. Once full, an event can be activated by pressing the ability button. In this mode, the Trickster temporarily unleashes his full potential, wielding an unlimited number of blades. His throw rate is significantly increased, and his movement does not slow while in the throw state. Wow, okay. So, Showstopper is his power, throwing a bunch of blades that fill up a meter that cause injury to survivors. His perks are pretty interesting. I like Starstruck. Hex crowd control doesn't look that great, but I don't know. But No Way Out, especially if combined with a perk like a NOED, could be devastating. So that's crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look here, guys, at the new Survivor. And that's probably who we'll be playing here. Alright. We don't have many... we don't have any blood points to give her. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at her perks. I'm not going to read her backstory because, yeah, it's going to be long as well. But her perks are Fast Track. Sometimes the sacrifice of others is necessary to get ahead. Whenever another survivor is hooked, you gain 1 token. Doesn't matter, you don't have to be close, it doesn't say a range. You consume all tokens after a great skill check on a generator. Okay? Each token consumed grants a 1% bonus progression for great skill checks when repairing generators. Interesting. We'll have to try that out. That's pretty cool. Smash Hit. When your rival makes a mistake, you seize the opportunity. After stunning the killer with a pallet, break into a sprint at 150%, so basically get a sprint burst. Your normal burning speed for 3 seconds. Causes exhausted status effect for 60 seconds. This perk cannot be used while exhausted. Okay, so basically a sprint burst when you pallet stun a killer. And self-preservation. Life's unforgiving. The more confirmation you get on that, the more prepared you become. Whenever another survivor within 12 meters of you gets hit by a basic attack or a special attack, self-preservation activates. Your scratch marks are hidden for 6 seconds. What? That's fucking so dumb. Like, this perk here is weak. Weak. Smash Hit, decent, I guess. Fast Track is probably the most interesting one, just because it's all about generator repair. Let's see what kind of... Unfortunately, I didn't know that this PTB was coming, so I didn't have a bunch of blood points ready. But, hey. Borrowed time. Level 5, 2 perk slots. There we go. Okay. Well, we're going to try Fast Track. And we're also going to try Pharmacy. Guarantees an emergency med kit on your first unlocked chest. Okay. I didn't exactly get good perks, but whatever. We just want to see the new killer and see what he's like anyway. Yeah, you don't have to be close to the hook or anything like that. You just get the token. And you consume all the tokens after you hit a great skill check. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be that good either. Getting 1, 2, or 3% faster generator repairs is not going to make a big difference, to be honest. Welcome to the stream, guys. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's see if we can escape our first time as, whatever the survivor's name is. Yin, whatever. What's her name? Yun-Jin Lee. Alright. Hopefully we get to see the new killer. You want to quit blowing skill checks, Meg? Do you want to quit blowing skill checks? I spent like 20 minutes just reading that information about the killer. God, I would have been like reading another 15 minutes if I would have read about this chick here. Meg, I asked you to quit blowing skill checks, you fucking noob. God damn, Meg. Fuck. If I wouldn't have helped her, she would never get the skin done. Unreal. Yeah, fucking scare her away from the fucking gen, so maybe I can finish it. This is a cool guy. I like this guy. Okay. Cool. Interesting killer. I like him. Seems cool. I swear to God, Meg. Over there fucking blowing skill check after skill check after skill check. What are you, a rank 20? This other Meg is Absi 166. Want to see if she's like rank 18 or lower. Thanks for the heal. Bum 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 bum. Nancy's pretty good. Why are you camping, buddy? Here we go, those been done. Nice. Ow. So he only has to hit you like 4 or 5 times, it feels like. Looks like he might be a fun killer to play. Hey Michael, how you doing? How's it going? Down at work? I'm drowning in work at the hospital here. Oh my god. Yeah, he looks like he might be a fun killer to play. Glad to see you play. New survivor? Yeah. New survivor, new killer. It's in the PTB. He's not out yet. So he'll probably be in the game in a couple weeks. Usually the PTB comes out like 2 weeks before the actual chapter launches, so. You try to get her down to the basement. Hey, we're going to be guaranteed a healing kit with our perk. Oh, of course. Care to give a rundown? The killer is some kind of a sadistic music star, and he basically liked mixing music. I read the backstory on it. He liked mixing music with mutilation of people, and somehow, of course, he got teleported here. He has a couple of pretty good perks, it looks like, but he has the ability to throw a bunch of blades. The blades will hit you, and like if 3 or 4 blades hit you in a short period of time, they'll injure you or down you, depending on, you know, if you're healthy or injured when he does it. Yeah. I don't think you're gonna make it, Meg. Well, she did. Right. Let's go this way, Meg. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I just read the backstory. Like, it took me like 20 minutes to read the backstory on him. He looks like he'll be fun to play. I mean, he could just hit me, but he's probably trying to get better at his power. Yeah, see that he downs me and then picks me up and hooks me. Look at his body. Look at all the holes in his belly. Looks like line of sight would be important to outplay this guy. Yeah, probably. Welcome to the stream, guys. This is not gonna be a very long stream. I just wanted to test the PTB out and get a taste of, you know, what this guy's like, what it's like playing against him. We still got a pip, so we did good, I guess. And that was a rank 1 killer. Let's see if the mag here can get out. Oh, he closed the hatch. He has a perk where if he's carrying a survivor, then any other survivors within his terror radius are exposed, so there'll be a one-hit down. I guess that perk is made to like prevent survivors from like trolling or trying to body block killers carrying a survivor to the hook or whatever. Yeah. So that's a pretty good perk. That's a pretty cool perk. And then he also has a Hex crowd control. Entity blocks a window for 10 seconds after a survivor performs a rush to vault through it. Doesn't seem that great, but maybe it will be. I don't know. It's a hex perk, though. It can be taken out. And then, what was his other perk? He had the one where every survivor within the terror radius while he's carrying a survivor are exposed. And then, oh yeah, he had the one where, for every new survivor he hooks, which is going to basically kind of discourage tunneling. So for every unique survivor that he hooks, he gets a token. And then once the last generator is powered and the gates are powered, both gates are blocked by the entity for 8 seconds times the number of survivors, times his tokens. So basically 8 seconds times the number of survivors that he hooked. Has to be a unique survivor, so if he hooks all 4 survivors, he can basically block both exit gates for 32 seconds at the end of the game. So that one looks pretty good. I'm sure that perk there where both exit gates are blocked for like 32 seconds at the end of the game. I'm sure that perk will be used with NOED a lot. I can see that being used with NOED. Welcome to the stream, everybody. See if we can escape this game. We didn't escape last game. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream, guys. Anyway, Michael, it's been a while since I've seen you, man. Been a couple of weeks, I feel like, anyway. Probably because you're working a lot, sounds like. And this chick here in the backstory was like his music manager or whatever. I never catch your live streams, but I always enjoy your Mist series. Yeah, I just put one up, just put a Mist series up today, before our stream. Did you see it? Mist number 152 and 153, or no, 151 and 152. 2 and 1. It's kind of boring though. I didn't even play the games. I already know their misses though. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Your girlfriend already recognizes your voice without ever watching you. We'll watch it right after the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna probably end the stream right after this video, right after this game, probably. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Started a new job and it's kicking my ass. It's wearing me out. I can see the killer is after that guy over there. See the blades flying. Why? Oh, I got an exposed status because he has that perk on where if he's carrying a survivor and you're within his range, you have exposed on you. It's almost done though. Is he gonna come right back to the hook? Probably. Yep, of course. Two gens done already. Wow. Yeah, I'm holding up okay. I'm just not used to working like long hours like that. Alright. And my hours were kind of all messed up when I started working, so. I'm coming, I'm coming. Chill out. It's coming. Nope. Hey, Nosh, how you doing? What's going on? Yeah, I like their new killer. Pretty cool. This is, again, why I like it when they just create their own stuff. Like, when they create their own killer and survivor. Ah, fuck. Like, I just think their imagination and their creativity is way better than doing licensed stuff. Like, I really don't like any licensed killers, really. Freddy's alright. Probably the best licensed killer they have is Michael Myers. I just think their own, when they create their own killers, they're a lot cooler. Assuming he has barbecue, he probably don't. I don't know. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Nosh, how you doing? Welcome to my stream. Don't recognize the name. I don't have borrowed time. We will try to go for the save here. He's over there. Nope. We escaped. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think I like this killer. I think they thought of a good one. She's kind of ugly. Yep, she's no Kate, is she? She looks like a zombie. Look at her eyes. She kind of looks like a zombie. If you guys are enjoying my stream, make sure you hit that like button, guys. Look at me, I didn't even hardly have any perks compared to all this shit here. Killer's not gonna answer. Killer's not even gonna say GG. He mad. He mad. Everybody got out. Played him with no add-ons to see his base power. Yeah, but you still got good perks. It's not like the wait time. So Starstruck activates when you're carrying a survivor. That's level 2. Survivors within your care radius suffer the exposed status for 25 seconds. It has a 90-second cooldown. And then No Way Out, that's the one we're talking about. Each time you hook a unique survivor, No Way Out gains a token. When the last generator is repaired, the entity blocks both exit gates for 9 seconds for each token in your possession. So if you hook all 4 survivors, you're going to have a 36 second. So at level 3, it's probably going to be 40 second. So at level 3, No Way Out would block both gates for 40 seconds if you hook all 4 survivors. I think I might have found a new main. Well, you must like him. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and play one more. See if we can escape 2 out of 3 times, or if we get killed 2 out of 3 times. And then I am probably going to wrap things up and eat dinner and go to bed. I'm tired. I am tired. Yeah, the main problem with, I'm going to probably try to stay up a little bit later, but the main problem with me starting is I just started this job yesterday, and, like, my hours were all off, so I went to bed, and I can't sleep, like, it seems like a lot of times I can't sleep too long, so I went to bed Sunday night at, like, 7, I think, 7 or 8, and I only slept till, like, 1 or 2 in the morning. And then yesterday at work, my first day on the job, I was exhausted by the time I got off. So again, I went to bed at like 6 or 7 at night, probably about 7. And then I was up at like midnight last night. So, yeah. So my hours are a little bit out of whack. That's why I'm so tired. Once I get used to my, get my hours fixed, I'll be okay. I wish I could do like my son and just sleep like 12 hours. If I could sleep like 12 hours, I'd be fine. Because then I wouldn't have woke up at like midnight last night. Lag there. We had a lag spike there. Hey, Thing, how you doing? Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Why aren't you helping me? Oh, she's doing the totem. No problem. Cleanse before Jins. You want to heal? Yeah, that exposed status being in the terror radius of a carried survivor is a pretty good perk. He moves really fast too. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Yeah, see how he just got exposed? So even in a closet. Why? Why are you camping her? Don't come right back, loser. Why you gotta tunnel, man? Why do you have to tunnel, you prick? So what the new perk I have down at the bottom is a perk that for every token I get, basically I get a token every time a great skill check is hit by any survivor. And then my, I get a 5% increase in gen repair speed, I think it is. Something like that. This is probably like the best survivor perk. Yeah, they need to fix this, they need to fix the crying sound when somebody dies. walked away because I don't want to be exposed. Fuck, it still exposed me. Damn. She's down on a hook. No, it's not every time a great skill check is hit. It's every time somebody's hooked. I get a plus 1% increase in repair speed. So you can reload by getting reload in a locker, huh? Hey everyone, good to catch a live stream, Zax? Yeah, I'm gonna be in it here in just a minute. And nothing here matters. It's PTB, so. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Oh, he's gonna give me the hatch, it looks like. Nope, he's not gonna give me the hatch. Okay. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Being an asshole in the PTB. Imagine that. Like I said, it doesn't matter. No, I like this new killer. I like the, you know, the throwing the blades or whatever. And I definitely like the backstory. The backstory was pretty cool, pretty interesting, so yeah, I like that. And we had Noed, along with, no, he didn't have the other perk, the one that blocks the gates at the end. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't. No, he didn't have the block. No Way Out. No Way Out is the new perk that blocks the gates. He didn't have that one. All right. Well, guys, I like the new chapter. I think it's pretty cool. I like him better than Legion, at least right now. We'll see how I feel about him if he, you know, once I see him in the real game, and I face him 100 times. We'll see how I feel if it changes, but I like him right now. All right, guys, I want to go and thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys watching my content. I've been streaming exactly an hour now. Played 3 games and read the backstory for the killer, so that was pretty cool. So if you missed that, definitely check that out. And if you guys enjoy my stream here and the PTB look at the new killer and the new survivor, definitely hit that like button, guys. I would appreciate it. Thanks so much for being here, guys. We'll see you soon right back here. Take care, everybody. Peace.